What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Nico Colon, aka the man behind the man, aka the Puerto Rican Don, aka your mama's boyfriend. So, today I'm gonna bring you guys a new video. It's actually my first video on this channel. It's not a live stream of just me making beats. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to make this hit pop R&B beat. It's really like on some Big Sean shit. So we started off with this main sound, a little synth. I don't have the exact sound for it. If you have Electrax, join our Discord server and I'll have the sound in there. Just ask for it. So we started off with the sound. Now this really reminded me of some like Lil Uzi. A little Uzi-ish, and then I added these little guitar strings in. Shout out Splice. I chopped up a Splice sample. Oh my god, fucking Splice. Producers hate me. I hate you producers that just straight up use the loop. Anyways, I took this little piece out of it. Let's repeat that. Simple, real simple. And then as you can see right here, I chopped it up. Just that last piece. And then stacked them with the high pitch. I stacked it with the high pitch, you know, that shit just an octave up. You know what I'm saying, you're a producer. Y'all see what I'm getting at. So after I had those lined up, sounding real nice, it took a lot of RC20, which I'm gonna get into that in a second. I'm gonna just show you guys the beat first, and then I'll get into the mixing part. So after I had the main sound and the guitar, I usually lay either a clap or a snare down. This beat, I was really fucking feeling a clap. I was like, man, it just sounds like it. You know? So we started with this Murder Beats clap. You get the vibe already. That's why I always start with the snare. So as soon as I had the snare, the way I work is sound, snare, kick, okay? Because once you have that snare where you want it, it's always gonna catch, and then you can just lay down your kick pattern, your bounce. So mine was very simple. It was I just made it an 8-bar loop, and the reason I did that, wait, let me make sure before I start talking out of my ass. Is that 8? Whatever, 8/16, whatever the fuck it is, double timed, half timed. What is this? Slow. Okay, so I did. It doesn't matter. My second half of the drums, I have them vary because you don't want to have too much repetitive drums. A lot of producers just do the 4 pattern, so it's boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, boom through the whole beat, and that shit's annoying. It could go boom, boom, clap. Boom, 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 clap. Boom, boom, clap. Boom, boom, clap. Boom, boom. You see the difference in that? Just that little, made it just a little more rhythmic. So. After we had that, I did some hi-hats. I also went real fucking simple with the hi-hats too, just because this is, okay. So when you make a beat, especially if you're making it with the intention of an artist getting on it, you want to have it open. I know for a fact, you right here watching, you can make the best beat in the fucking world. You can lay down the hardest sub basses or 808s with the craziest fucking cadence of hi-hats and beautiful kick, beautiful snare, beautiful sounds. You can do all of that shit and the artist won't be able to get on it. That's just that. You know what I'm saying? Slow down. We know you got it. I know you got it. You just don't have to show it all in every beat. You know what I'm saying? Leave it open for the artist to fit in. So these hi-hats, I really did just skip by every two-step until I found the rhythm I like. And it's just doubling it up on some and pulling the others. Real simple. I didn't do no rolls, no nothing. Okay. So after we got that, I was like, we need a beautiful, beautiful, like, pluck. We need a pluck. We need something that's highly energetic, a nice synth. So I put out this sound. Now, if you're wondering why it sounds so vinyl-y, like it was recorded in the fucking 90s or 80s or 70s, is because we have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful toy called RC20. Once again, join the Discord server. I got you. With all of that added, we got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sounding. Already rapping to that motherfucker. And you know it's next, baby. The last missing piece, the sub bass. So yeah, that's the beat. Now let's get into a little bit of the mixing. So for the main sound, this is how it sounds without all the effects. So we take off RC, we take off our EQ. Very, very saw-like and nasty sounding. But I did like the way that I don't know how to explain it. It was something I just heard. So we know if there is a good sound in there and a bad sound in there, let's try and EQ the bad sound out and lift the good sound. So here, in our high frequency around 2,347 hertz, there was some nasty sound. So we brought that bitch all the way down, all the way fucking down. We left some low ends because we wanted it to really hit the full stereo. Took out a mean muddy sound at the 282 hertz. Usually that's where that boxy mud sound comes from, when your 808s or vocals are colliding, or synths or chords and vocals or whatever's colliding. It's usually in that mix. Unless of course it's fucking high frequency sound, then you should know where that's at. So after we did a nice low EQ, dropped the 4, 39%, 701. We added some RC20. And you hear that difference already. It adds a nice vinyl cracking, which you can turn on and off. I like the way it sounded. Added a nice little wobble to it, made it sound a little more old school. More like a sample, really. And then there's distort. If I have to explain what distortion does, click off the video. Okay, so our next sound was our 2 good synth. Okay? And the only thing we did, which I never really see producers use this, or at least that I've seen, but I fuck around with this bottom equalizer on damn near every single one of my beats, my songs, mixes. Always fucking with this. So all I did was take out the high frequencies of this Too Good For You synth. It doesn't sound like it at all, but we'll call it that. So this is how that sounds just by itself. See, if we were to raise those high frequencies back up, sounded way too digitally plucky for me. So I like that mellow sound. Did the same shit as the synth. Just pull down the high frequencies, let it shine in the lows. As far as the kicks and bass, I usually always pull down the high frequencies because they should never be there. That's just my 2 cents. Once again, if the music was too loud, I always pull the high frequencies out of my basses and my kicks. I'm sure in other genres of music, maybe not the smartest thing to do that, like rock or country or whatever. But me personally, my kicks have to be thumpy. My basses have to be bass notes and not fucking hitting high frequencies. So I'm real big on just taking the high frequencies out. I never feel like low end should be reaching high end. Just keep it that way. That's how I keep it. I like to think my shit sounds good. A lot of people do too. As far as everything else goes, on the main sound, you can tell I pulled a little bit of low end because I didn't want... I also do this on every beat. Every single sound, take out up to 90 hertz. Take out 90 hertz. I'm gonna tell you why. Falls into everything else I was just saying. Any other sounds should not be hitting the low frequencies where the bass is hitting. Okay? So bass, low frequency, keep it there. Other sounds, mid or high, keep it there. Boom. And that's really the only mixing I did to this whole thing. Yeah, I believe that's it for this. I will drop a vocal mixing tutorial for the song I recorded to this beat. So if you enjoyed that, please subscribe, like, whatever. We're gonna start this journey. And yeah, if you want to see the vocal part, how to mix vocals on this beat, come holla at your boy. AKA subscribe, hit the bell, let a nigga know you trying to see that shit, you feel me? Y'all have a beautiful day. Two's up, stream, Cheddakaya. Y'all know the vibes.